Hey guys, I'm V and I'm one of the Kindred Vegans. The other one is behind the camera.
Hey everybody.
And today we're gonna make my Tofu Tikka Masala, but because it's my recipe, I made my adjustments to it, and I'm gonna bump up the veggie factor just a little bit. And here's what I'm doing is I'm gonna roast the red bell pepper. Not only is it gonna add flavor to my recipe, it's also gonna add the veggie factor, the color factor, and the flavor factor, because after roasting this, you guys know it's gonna give like a smoky flavor, and that's what I'm kind of bending towards. So I'm gonna show you guys how I roast my red bell pepper, any bell pepper for that matter. You can also use a poblano pepper if you would like. That would also, I don't think it's spicy once you move the seeds, but it adds a good flavor. So I'm just gonna put it on here, and I'm gonna make it char from all sides.
Is there a way you could do this if you don't have gas?
Yeah,
a gas stove?
Before I had the gas burner, what I used to do is I used to chop it in half, and I would put it on, you know, in the broiler.
Oh, okay, I see. In the oven, yeah.
Yeah,
and then just rotate it. Yeah.
So that's what I used to do. But now that I've always wanted a gas burner.
And now you have it.
Now I have it. So now after this does get charred, I'm gonna put it in a container where it's covered, because I want the steam to kind of make it easy to move the skin.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to show you guys as it goes. So as you can see, there it is.
Nice char.
That's flavor right there for you.
So does that?
It's really cold.
Does that have to be more charred, or is it good like that?
No, I'm going to get it more.
You're going to
charred.
keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's now, as you can see, it's pretty much
Done.
Yeah. So here's my container. And I'm just gonna pick this up and put it in here.
And then you put the lid on it?
Yeah.
Because you want it to sweat?
Yes, I'm gonna put the lid on it. All right, now here we are. Bye-bye.
And we're going to leave that there for at least 5 minutes?
Is there around 5 to 10 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be back in a few minutes with that. All right, guys, we're back. So let's get the Tofu Tikka Masala started.
So our bell pepper's sitting, right? Yeah,
bell pepper is right here. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just tell you what all I got here. So I've got some onions here. That's about, I would say, 2 onions. And this is like 1/4 of a green bell pepper. Okay, I go bizarre with my garlic. So
I love garlic too.
That's about 8-9 cloves of garlic. That's about 2 inches of ginger that I grated up. And I did put some jalapenos, but there's no seeds in there. It's just the flesh.
So if you were doing this like for kids or something and you wanted, you could leave that out, or?
It doesn't have seeds, so it's not gonna be spicy. It's just gonna give it flavor.
Okay.
Okay. And over here I have, this is garam masala. I have some turmeric, some cayenne. Now I grew up eating, and you will see in most Indian recipes, red chili powder is always in there. So I grew up eating it, and that's how I've always made food. My kids are fine with it, but you by all means,
so you can adjust that. Like if you wanted less or if you wanted more, you could adjust it.
Absolutely. And this is coriander powder. This is cumin powder, and I have half a lemon here. I have some salt and pepper. I have some tomato paste. I have a little bit of coconut sugar.
About how much is that?
That's 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I have coconut sugar here. It's about 1 teaspoon.
Yeah.
And I have a can of tomato sauce here, 15-ounce can. And I have about 1.5 tofu, because I'm just...
That's the blocks of tofu.
I had half of it out, and I put another. I just wanted to use it so it doesn't get bad. But you can just put 1. I have soaked cashews here, which I'm gonna pulse it up into a paste, because you want the tikka masala to be creamy.
Back to this. How much does that?
This is about 2 tablespoons of garam masala. This is about a little less than half teaspoon. This is about 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon.
Okay.
I made some turmeric.
You did?
Yeah. Yum.
All right, so here's the pepper that we did earlier. So now let me show you. I just take the knife. You can use whichever side. And look. Look at that. And trust me, it's like super easy. Like, I'm not putting much effort into this. See that? And you can you smell it? The smell's
Yeah, I can
changed.
smell it. Yeah.
So this
It's
is
still steaming.
yeah. See how easy it is to clean? It's not hard. And if there's a few pieces left, leave it on there. It's just gonna bring flavor to it.
That smoky flavor you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So you just wanted to get the most of it off.
Yeah.
And not stress about it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna wash it under the water because that's just gonna ruin everything for me. My kids love when I do this. Like, Mom, can you burn the pepper?
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
So they know the difference in the taste.
Yeah.
Or they just like that you're doing it.
They like that I do it, and then, you know, they ask me. I don't think they know much flavor difference in it, but they just like the fact that something really cool happened.
See, that's me right now. That's really cool.
All right, I'm just gonna put this aside because I need my chopping board. And this is how you use a chopping board. You just turn it around. All right, now, so I'm gonna chop this open. See, it's half cooked for you already.
Yeah.
There you go.
That looks easier to do than when it's raw, too.
Oh, it is. It's gonna cut like butter now.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna chop it up super fine because the blend for the tofu tikka masala, I am gonna pulse it up a little bit. So I'm just gonna give this a rough chop.
Will you say that real slow? Sorry.
Yeah.
Tikka.
Tofu tikka masala.
Isn't it
Masala.
Tikka?
Masala.
Masala.
Yeah.
You said it so fast. I needed to know what it really was.
All right. Here we,
Marsala is Italian, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
and that's the wine.
Yes, yes.
Which we could have some of that too.
No, I don't
I
have
didn't
it.
bring any.
You have that donkey liquor in your car.
I know. Are you telling everybody?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get over it myself.
It is not donkey liquor. Just to be clear, everybody, it's in a donkey-shaped container.
Potato.
It's still liquor.
I'm like, it's not like made from donkeys or something.
Maybe it was meant for you to act like a donkey when you drink it.
Maybe, I don't know.
You still want to drink it?
No, I probably won't. It's probably going to sit on my desk.
All right. So now I'm gonna turn my pan on here. I'm just gonna let it heat up just a little bit.
No oil.
No oil.
No oil.
No oil.
Yeah.
Oil.
No oil.
No oil.
And as Sue pointed out, we're not cooking with any oil.
Yeah.
No oil.
All right, now
This
this.
cooking on the fire with no oil.
That's
Oil.
right.
Okay, now. So I'm gonna saute my onions first. I'm gonna try and get all the onions out.
Or most of them.
Yeah. Well, some of the peppers went in there with them, so I'm gonna add them anyways. I'm just getting the onions started.
Vegetables make moisture anyway, right?
Yeah. And I do have some water here, about a cup, which I'm gonna add my tablespoon for sauteing as I need. And then I'll see how liquidy it becomes. If I need it more liquid, I'll add more water to it. And this you can serve with rice or naan. And guys, it's not naan bread, it's just naan.
Is that like chai tea?
Yeah, that's like chai tea, so it's just naan. That's all it is. It's just a flat bread.
Which you can buy that at the grocery store.
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
If you don't want to cook it like me.
Yeah. Just make sure you read the ingredients because a lot of brands add egg to it now. So you just want to... Alright, now since my onions have started already, I'm going to add all of this stuff right in here. Now I'm just gonna stir this up. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of water, and I'm gonna let this soften on medium for about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and check it out. All right, so while my onions and, you know, those are the standard Indian mirepoix is doing their thing, I'm gonna pulse up some of the cashews, which I tossed out the water that it was in, and I probably added like about 2 tablespoons of water in there. Okay. And I'm just gonna pulse this up.
And soaking them just makes it easier to
pulse
them.
Yeah. Now this is doable.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
On occasion, if I do not have soaked cashews, I will just grab some raw cashews out of the cupboard and pulse those up.
Yeah.
You can do that with some liquid. I mean, it's a little bit grainier.
Yeah.
But that will work.
All right, now I'm gonna check on my peppers and stuff. As you can see, the color's changed. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the all the stuff in there. All right, I'm putting my bell peppers in, and I'm gonna pulse this up. So there goes my bell peppers.
I wish you had a smell-o-vision.
I'm gonna put my
good.
I'm gonna put my tomato paste in here.
Tomato sauce, tomato paste.
Yeah, sauce, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I have my tomato sauce going in here. And this is a whole 15-ounce can, because, you know, you want it nice and red and whatnot. And then, here, I got it.
Spoon.
I have 2 tablespoons of tomato paste going in. By the way, I just got these spoons. I like them because they don't get burned.
And they're a long handle.
Yeah. And
so they don't get hot. The handle does the whole thing.
It does get hot if you leave it on there, but it doesn't burn like the wooden spoons. They actually start to catch on fire. And I'm gonna put my coconut sugar in here. I'm gonna just, you know, twist and turn. I'm gonna add some pepper and some salt. Now what I'm gonna do is I want to pulse this up, because then I want it to cook together.
So did you add all the other seasonings too?
No, I haven't added the seasonings yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna pulse it up, and then when it cooks, I want the spices to cook with it then.
Okay.
So let me get my blender for this. And
let's record.
okay. So I blended my cashews in here earlier. I'm not gonna wash it out because this is gonna be part of the sauce. So I'm not gonna wash it out. The more the better. So I'm putting all my masala in here. And guys, I mean, I have felt that the tomato sauce is better than fresh tomatoes, just because the way it adds color, the way it adds more sense of taste. But you can by all means use fresh tomatoes.
Do you think fresh tomatoes would add more liquid, like make it thinner?
They would, and you would have to cook it more.
You also would have to skin them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I would do the same, roast them. I do, you know what I just did with the red bell peppers? I do that with tomatoes all the time too. You know, when I want to bump up the flavor, that's what I do. But I mean, I just feel in this recipe the canned sauce does better.
So it saves you a step.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pulse this up, and that's it. If it gets too thick, I'll just add some water to it. But look at that. There we go.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Now we're gonna add it back in here. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add my spices. All the spices that we talked about earlier, all go in there. And the lemon, I'm gonna squeeze it in the end when it's completely ready. That's what I'm gonna squeeze the lemon in.
So right before you serve it.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna let this cook so the spices can, the aroma of the spices could come out. So I'll leave this on a medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll come back, we'll put our tofu in here, and we'll go from there. All right, so as you can see, the masala itself is cooking. Can you smell the spices? All right, so that's what.
No, they can't smell the spices.
Well, you can. You are the mediator.
Yep. Okay, I can smell it.
You can smell it,
Yeah.
right? So here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna put this tofu in here, and I cut it into triangles. But you can cut it however you want. And because I just added that, I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt to it. And you have to be gentle with it because I don't want the tofu to break. So I'm gonna go really slow as possible, tossing and turning this. So yeah, I have used extra firm pressed tofu. That's the tofu I have used. All right, now the tofu is in here. Now I'm gonna add the cashew sauce because I want it to become creamy. So I'm adding the cashew sauce.
So there's no dairy.
No. It's completely vegan. It's plant-based, no oil, which is achievement in Indian cooking. No oil.
Hey, here we're, queens of the fat.
In the south, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I have everything put in here. Now I blended the tomatoes, the masala in here, and I just added some water and pulled everything together, and I'm just gonna
Just to get the remnants out of the container.
Yeah. You don't want to waste all that goodness.
So I wouldn't lick it.
Yeah, so Sue wouldn't lick it. So just a little bit more water in there, and I'm gonna let this cook. I'm gonna let this simmer for 10-15 minutes, and then
Smells so good.
Then we get to eat.
yeah, then we get to eat this. All right, guys, we'll see you in a little bit live. All right, guys, time for big reveal. Here we are.
You see it steaming.
See, it's all cooked through. All the flavor the tofu has soaked in. Now what I'm gonna do is
And it's just it's all veggies. I mean,
Yeah.
the sauce is
veggies
There's a
too.
lot of veggies in the sauce.
So I'm gonna turn the heat off here now, and I'm just gonna add about a pinch more of garam masala in here, or 2 pinches, and then I'm gonna squeeze half a lemon. You can use lime. I just have lemon, so I'm gonna use lemon. It's a pretty juicy one.
And that's what it's about, I think, is you don't always have to run to the store and make everything
a
perfect.
specific
Just
ingredient, yeah.
You can adapt.
And if you don't have lime or lemon, you can use a little bit of vinegar in it. About a teaspoon of vinegar would do the job for you. So that's done there. I got everything tossed together. Now I cooked some basmati rice earlier, and I'm just gonna serve the tikka masala with it.
And you could also serve it with
You could serve it with naan, or Indians cooked. We cook whole wheat tortillas every day. It's part of a lot of Indians' diet. They cook whole wheat tortillas every day.
So someday we'll have to cook whole wheat tortillas.
Yeah,
so you
someday
can-
I'll do a demo of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plate this up. And then I have some chopped cilantro here. I'm just gonna put it on the top. And we're gonna try this out. But here it is
Yum.
for you. Tofu Tikka Masala. All right, guys. So please check us out on Instagram. We have our... It smells so good. We have our daily eats that we eat on there. Follow us on Facebook. We're at K Vegans on Instagram and Facebook. We're Kindred Vegans. Check out our YouTube videos. Like, subscribe below, and let us know what you think. Bye, guys.
Bye.